We're going to talk today about movies like we do every day at noon, 5 days a week, Pacific Standard Time, just in case you wanted to know. I'm on twitch.tv/Aristotle Full Throttle. How are you doing? What are you doing? I want to talk about Bill and Ted movies. I love the Bill and Ted's movies. If you love the Bill and Ted's movies, let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it today. I like to talk about such things with you all the time. But first, I learned something very sad this morning. A director that I worked with, Mr. David Cass, has passed away. I'm very sad about this. This is the first time I worked on a Hallmark movie. It was a Dave Cass production. And Dave Cass was a stunt man. He's a very old man by the time I met him, but he had been a stunt man his whole life and turned film director. And good one at that. He was like a stunt coordinator. If I kind of want to get my friend Lee on the show to talk about Dave Cass, because Lee knows a lot more stories about Dave than I do. But Dave would always take us aside because he would always find an excuse to go have a cigarette while he was directing a movie, go sit on the back of the grip truck or something with the grips, and he would smoke a cigarette and he would tell us all a story. And he had the craziest stories about being a stunt man in Hollywood, falling off of horses, working for Clint Eastwood, working on so many movies. This guy was a storied individual. He looked weathered. He broke every bone in his body twice. And he enriched those around him. He enriched those around him with good stories and good humor. And I'm going to miss that guy. I got to tell you, the first time I worked on one of his movies, I noticed that the day didn't go as long as usually. Usually on a movie set, the day is about 12 hours long. And you wait, you work 12 and a half hours long. And I noticed that Dave Cass days were 8 hours long. They would wrap at 8 hours because Dave wanted to go play golf or something. Dave was a fun, interesting individual. And may you all know someone as entertaining, funny, storied, and talented as a Mr. David Cass. So if you guys want to go check out his IMDb and see who he was and see what he was all about, I suggest you do that because he was a great entertainer and will be missed. I'm very bummed out about it. A lot of people are today. I just wanted to give my 2 cents to Dave and my condolences to his family. I know his nephew also. Well, guys, welcome to the show. I'm going to miss Dave. It's just me and you right now. We're talking about movies. We're talking about the Bill and Ted's movies. There's a fun, good-humored, lighthearted, fun, wholesome fun. Except in both Bill and Ted's movies, they use the FAG word, and I don't ever use that word. And they use that word in both movies. They kind of do a recall of that in the second one. I don't suggest anyone use that word. It's a pejorative. It's bad. It means bad things. Unless you're talking about sticks, like a bundle of sticks. But guys, I worked out some kinks on my special defects over here. I'm going to chat rooms. I'm seeing who's logging in. I'll wait a couple minutes. I'll just wait a couple minutes till we congregate outside the gate. Angie. Always here, like clockwork. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. Thank you for being the last one here. So for Angie,
this is Carl Weathers. I would just like to thank you, Angie, for showing up for the Aristotle Full Throttle program. I've got a red bow tie on because I dressed up just for you, Angie. We're here. I hope you're safe in New Orleans. I was doing the weather's report, and I noticed there was high winds, almost a Category 5 hurricane. I'm gonna punch it out. I'll punch it out if you need me to, because I'm Carl Weathers and I protect freedom. I wear the red, white, and blue star-spangled shorts. I don't know if you know this, but I'm like Captain America, but with boxing gloves. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Carl Weathers. Oh no, it's dark, rainy, and flooded. Uh-oh. Be careful.
These look like big, strong hands, don't they? I wish I could save you and rescue you from the nothing in the Gulf of Mexico, where there's rich limestone. Thank you.
I got all tricks now. I've got all kinds of tricks. Yeah, thank you, Angie. You know, Dave Cass, this guy directed movies. He directed lots of movies. He directed a movie. He would sneeze and he would direct a movie. And, you know, he wasn't too precious about these movies.
Limestone.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey. How are you? These look like big, strong teeth, don't they? A little crooked, but you know, I get lots of compliments on my underbite.
I don't know what's going on here, but I got puppets now. It's like a puppet show. I'm learning how to do buttons, Angie. I'm pushing all the buttons. I found new buttons. They're shiny, and I'll push those buttons. Guys on Facebook, if you'll watch this right now on Facebook, why are you even on Facebook right now? You should be working. You should be busy, productive, doing something, actually contributing to the world, guys. What are you even thinking about? It's like you're goofing off, playing with your toys.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy. I don't even understand why you think that you're doing anything productive right now by watching this show. It's like stupid.
Seth Rogen is a big part of the show here. Guys, it's just too many toys at your disposal on this thing. Today, we're talking about Bill and Ted movies. The Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, the Bill and Ted Face the Music. A couple of my favorite knuckleheads. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm very, very inspired by idiocy. It almost drives me. It's the wind at my back being stupid. It's one of my favorite things in the world. If there was no stupid, I don't think I could exist. I don't think I would thrive in this world if there were not things that was so dumb that they made me laugh. And, hello. Hello, Clarice. I need to do the mouth for this one. Can you see me? I can see you. Tell me, what did you have for breakfast today? Was it a beignet? I thought so. Oh, how I love the French Quarter. What a creep that guy is. Get off my show, Hannibal Lecter. Stop it. You're pure evil, and all you want to do is eat the rude people. I've got so many little things here. I've got a big mouth for Hannibal Lecter. Guys, welcome. Let's trickle in. Now there's 5 people here. And how many people on Instagram? Not as many. You know, the shows will genuinely get about 100 views. That's pretty good. It's a lot better than when it started, when it was like 17 or 24. So we're doing good, guys. We're building this show up. We're having fun. We're entertaining people, which is the most important thing to do, right? Entertain people. Oh, Angie.
Angie, you had French toast? Was it made of marble or travertine?
Those are types of rocks. The stones. He should be a stone biter, really. Guys, did you see Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? How much fun was that? It was just fun. It's two peas in a pod. These characters are knuckleheads. They like the same things. They're basically the same character. They have the same motivation. Why do we like them so much? Then you cannot differentiate the two of them. I need to add Bill and Ted, actually. I could do that right now. I'd like to thank Jake A. and Jen, the Fierce, for being such good contributors to the show and suggesting lots of silly ideas like these, like, or at least encouraging them. Let's see. Yeah. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it was made from brioche. Well, that sounds good. You are in the French Quarter. You might as well eat some French toast, some freaking French toast. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Oh, this are my little buddies. Oh, wait, that didn't work right. That's not right. Do you guys remember Kevin Meaney? Kevin Meaney, I think, was... You know who else is from New Orleans? Louis Anderson. That guy. Also, Richard Simmons. Is Louis Anderson from New Orleans, or am I just making that up? I think it might be also Richard Simmons. I confuse the two. They're easily confusable. There we go. There's Bill and Ted hanging out. They're hanging out on my couch back there. Yes, thank you for enabling the idiocy of this show. It's fun. We're having fun. Just trying to bring a smile to your face, some joy to your life. What else could you ask for? I'll tell you a joke. This pirate, he's got a wooden leg, he's got a hook for a hand, and he's got an eye patch. He's got a patch over his eye. And one of his first mates says to him, "Hey, Captain, how'd you lose your leg?" And the captain, the pirate, he says, I was in battle, and a cannon shot me leg off. Got hit with a cannonball, took it clean off. I've replaced it with wood, and now I've got a peg leg. Then they said, okay, well, how about that hook for a hand? What happened there? Oh, the hook for my hand. I'll tell you, I was in a sword fight. I was swashing, I was buckling, but it got me hand chopped clean off. Got no hand left. Had to replace it with this hook. He's got an eye patch on too, and he's like, well, how about the eye patch then? Oh, me eye patch? One day, I was looking up, and a bird pooped in me eye. His first mate's like, well, that doesn't seem like enough to make you go blind. And the captain says, it was the first day I got me hook. Louis from the north, I think his accent says so to me. Louis Anderson talks like this. Also, maybe we should have some Louis Anderson on the show.
Or maybe we can have the rock biter featured on every episode ever. I like that I have a fro. What a nicely manicured fro I have. Otherwise, I have a pinhead.
You almost...
Vidre, what are you doing? Why aren't you watching the show all day long and every night? Carl Weathers is very disappointed in you. I would prefer that you had this show on streaming all day and all night. Maybe we'll do a marathon of Aristotle Full Throttle episodes. Thank you for watching. I'm Carl Weathers, and that's been the Carl Weathers Report.
Whoa! We've got so many people on the show now. All these guests. I swear I'm going to have guests back on. Maybe even starting tomorrow. I was just trying to take it easy this week to rework the show, to add all these new fantastical elements. Literally fantastical. Look at Bill and Ted on the couch back here, just hanging out.
I mean, this show is absolutely crazy. I don't even get it.
All right. Listen, Bill and Ted are an inspiration to me. I was a very young child when I saw the first Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 2 times in the movie theater. I went with my friend. His parents took us to the movies. We went and saw Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and my life has never been the same since. I saw this movie, and these two knuckleheads, just through pure heart and their amiability, they're so amicable, they're so likable, they're so congenial. They're so nice and stupid that we can learn a lot from them. That you don't have to be a rocket scientist to travel through time. Wait, maybe you do. But these guys didn't have to know anything. They just had to pass their report in high school. But the thing that touched me the most was that music has the power to just, music has the power. Like He-Man has the power when he raises that sword. Guys, I can't tell you enough how much I love that movie, except the fact that they have like an anti-gay slur in both of the Bill and Ted's movies, which I wish they could just edit that out. It's such a bad misstep in the Bill and Ted's movies. Otherwise, they're perfect movies. They're dumb as hell, and I love them. The idea that we can all come together over music, something as simple as that, really inspired me. In fact, from my band, I came up with the motto, which is, it's very stupid, but it is also very meaningful, just like Bill and Ted. I always would say, music has the power to change hearts. You could change your mood. You listen to music. Music has the power to change hearts. Hearts have the power to change minds. And minds have the power to change the world. You know where I got that from? Bill and Ted. The idea, anyway. I came up with that. Thank you. But it's the idea that through modus tollens, your music, your bass line, your guitar parts, your drums, can inspire people to change. And I think the Beatles were a group that really exemplified that. You know what I mean? The Beatles exemplified that, and I think Bill and Ted was trying to realize that in a fantastical way. So it's going to be interesting. Today is the day that Bill and Ted's Face the Music comes out, and I'm going to watch it. I wished to watch it in the movie theater just like I watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, but I cannot because there's a coronavirus going around, and maybe I'll go catch it at the drive-in this weekend. That might be a good idea. What do you say there? Y'all want to go to the drive-in movies? Catch the new Bill and Ted movie? I'd love it. See that, Angie? You learned something through Bill and Ted. They're dumb. They don't know who Socrates is. They don't know who Beef Oven is. They are dumb, but they don't have to know. Nobody gotta know. Am I right? Renegades of Funk? We're the Renegades of Funk. The Renegades of Funk. That's on the cover album for Rage Against the Machine, Renegades of Funk. I'm talking to you. I know, I see you, even though I'm wearing sunglasses on Instagram. It's a filter. I'm not really wearing sunglasses. See that? You could change the glasses. I forget how you change them. I don't know. There's no way to change them. Is it streaming? If it's not streaming, you must be dreaming. I think it is streaming, Angie. I do want to see it, though, in like a cinematic way on a big screen because I owe it to both Bill and Ted. to go see that movie. Whoa, hey guys. Whoa, Ted. Yeah. Wait, I got it wrong. Whoa, Bill. What are we even doing here? I don't know, Ted. Maybe we should, maybe we should think of growing up at some point instead of acting exactly the same in our 50s. No, wait, Bill. I think we should just be exactly the same all of the time since we're both exactly the same as each other. Good idea, Ted. I can do that all day. It's so much fun. I don't know what they're going to do with this Bill and Ted's Face the Music, but I think it's pretty hilarious that they're exactly the same in their 50s. And they didn't bother learning how to speak differently or grow up at all or learn anything. But Bill and Ted, a lot of people think it's dumb. That's okay. I like dumb. I think the best form of comedy is when it's extraordinarily smart and extraordinarily stupid at the same time. E.g., Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks is the smartest, dumbest guy ever. Homer Simpson is the perfect example of what Artie Lang calls... Artie Lang, great comedian, horrible addictions to many different things. Hopefully he doesn't die soon. Hopefully he lives a longer life than he's trying to afford himself. But Artie Lang, great comedian, says stuff like, he and I share an opinion about comedy. If it can make someone really smart laugh and it can make someone really dumb, who's to say who's really dumb? But, if it seems dumb but it's really smart and vice versa. Well, no, not vice versa. If it seems dumb but is really smart, that is my favorite type of comedy. And welcome to the inside of everything we do here at Aristotle Full Throttle. Really dumb, but hopefully trying. I don't even know. It's just dumb. The show's just dumb.
This show is pure idiocy, and we love it.
Am I right?
I think you're kind of an idiot, actually. I don't even understand this show. I write comedies for Hollywood, and this is barely funny. It's hardly watchable. Anyway, I'm gonna go smoke weed.
Thank you, Seth Rogen, for your input. I saw Bogus Journey in the movies, so I should keep up with the tradition. Yeah. You should keep up with the tradition.
Station.
Number station?
Station.
Oh, let me find station. I could just do... That's all he says is station. I can't find him. Oh, no. I like that in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, they change up the whole idea. The first movie of Bill and Ted's, The Excellent Adventure, is they travel through time to collect historical figures so that they can pass their school exam. And there's no enemy. It's just a race against time. They're renegading against funk. Renegades of funk. And it's just pure, lighthearted idiocy, the whole movie. The second movie, they kind of they have the time travel element, but then they add supernatural life and death and interplanetary travel into it, which is just so ridiculous. I think it's such a funny idea that they were like, well, we covered the whole traveling through time, space-time. Now why don't we travel through heaven, hell, and purgatory and to Mars? So the third movie, I can only imagine. I mean, obviously they're traveling to every different parallel universe, apparently, in Bill and Ted Face the Music. So they just keep encountering themselves in parallel alternate universes, which is a great idea. Because I was thinking if they were going to really raise the level of what they're doing in the third movie, that they should just travel through the last two movies. I hope in this Bill and Ted Face the Music, if you remember at the end of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, they kept trying to tell themselves to remember to plant certain things so that they would have access to them later, like the keys to the jail cell that they were in at the county jail. They were like, oh, let's just plant the keys here later, and then we'll remember to put them back here after. I hope in Bill and Ted Face the Music, there's just one moment in the movie they go, oh, I forgot something. And then they, 30 years later, remember to go back and put the keys. I just think it would be so brilliant if they just took a second to go back to the first movie and fix and do the things that they told themselves that they were going to do. And then also the second movie, they're like, well, why don't we just do this and give this... They did that in both movies, actually. Primus was in Bill and Ted Bogus Journey. Primus is a band that... I'd play you the bass. We have so many interactive things now that I would play Primus if the bass was hooked up, but that's the next level. That's the next level of the show. We're going to integrate the bass, drums, guests. We've got
Carl Weathers. I'm going to have the actual Carl Weathers on here one day. Let's start that hashtag, shall we? Carl Weathers for the Aristotle Full Throttle program. The Carl Weathers Report. Today, in L.A., I could tell you that there's going to be blue skies and golden sunshine, just like David Lynch tells you. But you know what David Lynch can't tell you? He can't tell you how to do an uppercut. I'm going to tell you how to do an uppercut, a jab, and I'm going to rabbit punch you. But that's an illegal move. Maybe punch you in the kidneys. I don't think so. Hey, guys. You know, if you know any fun comedy writers, I'd appreciate that, because on my own, I can only do so much animation.
Yeah. I don't know. You've never seen the Bill and Ted movies? Well, now's the time. Complete the trilogy this weekend. Complete the Bill and Ted trilogy. There's so much fun in they're just dumb. They're a little bit dated in that they're 30 years old. But it's so sad that they were not able to complete another Bill and Ted movie since 1991. They did a series in the 90s, which Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves voiced the characters for, which I loved. It was an animated series. And I watched it because I love Bill and Ted, and it was dopey. Just like they did a Back to the Future series, but they did a Bill and Ted series. And they've been trying to make this movie, Bill and Ted Face the Music, for 20 years now. And finally, they've done it. Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves are back together again, and I'm excited to see that. It looks fun. It looks dumb. I watched the trailer, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to love it. I don't care. If it's the worst movie in the world, I'm still going to just enjoy watching the two of them be idiots. It's almost a perfect formula in the sense that they can do anything. Anything can be wrong with the plot. Anything can be wrong with the story. What carries those movies is the charisma of the two dopey guys just being together. And it's really hard to break that down. It's their chemistry on screen is just so dopey. And their charisma together is just too likable. It's like you can't get mad at anything that is dumb about the movies. Anything that's dumb about the movies, about the plot, helps the movie. It's just kind of... They're like this perfect storm of put these two peas in a pod together, and nothing can go wrong. It can be the dumbest movie ever. It can be the worst idea ever, and it won't matter. But, you know, I think it says a lot about me that I liked that movie growing up, because now I ended up in California, not too far from San Dimas. There's a band who has they're called the Ataris, and they have a song called San Dimas High School Football Rules. And that's a line from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's a most excellent adventure. I think my whole life I just wanted to move to San Dimas. By the way, San Dimas, not great. San Dimas is like The suburb of suburbs. It's not that good at all of a place to ever want to go. You don't want to go to San Dimas. San Dumbass. Angie, how could you forget about the animated series of Bill and Ted's? It was so much fun. There's a fundraiser going on Instagram. If you guys want to donate to the ACLU, y'all can do that. Because the ACLU is the only thing that's fighting for us, guys. Let me get a little political right now, because sometimes we get political. The RNC is going on right now, the Republican National Convention. Now, I don't know if you saw Kimberly Guilflakes the other day, Guilfoiled again. But she was, not only was her speech pure propaganda fear-mongering, but it was also very loud. She just screamed her speech. She was like, the Democrats are coming for you. That's Kimberly Guilfoyle. Why? I noticed her breathing was a little bit labored, having gone through the coronavirus. She had the coronavirus a couple weeks ago, and she's like, the coronavirus. Oh, yeah, you was 5 when it was on, Angie. It's okay. But that's a perfect age to watch a cartoon, 5. That's a perfect 5 and over. Yeah, but Kimberly Guilfoyle, I tell you, that lady she's got a couple screws loose. I don't know. The tone I noticed, the difference in the tone, and this is a fundamental difference I noticed between Democrats and Republicans, generally speaking, strategically, when they're doing their tactics, when they're doing the thing where they're like, Republicans stand for this and Democrats stand for this, in order to manipulate their bases, in order for the DNC and the RNC to manipulate their bases, they work on a spectrum. Both of them are very base amygdala lizard brain spectrum. Now the Democrats like to go hope, love, hope and love and hope and charity and love and bleeding heart liberal, right? So that's like the love part of the brain, like, oh, I just want to love things. And the RNC goes to the other end of that spectrum, and they're like, fear, scare you. We're going to scare you, scare you. And people react that way. You could fundamentally react and manipulate groups of people based on these very basic human instincts. F or flight. Fight or flight. Basically fight or flight or whatever. F or fight Friday night. This is what controls all human beings. F or fight Friday night. F or fight. The Democrats want to F. The Republicans want to fight. Am I right? Or am I right? The RNC has been good fuel for funny TikToks at least. Oh my God, Jen the Fierce. I'll tell you what, I watched that Kimberly Gutfoyle speech and I was like, good God, I can't wait for the memes for this. And I just went on the internet and I was just I went on the internet and it was like, good God, I cannot wait until Kimberly Guilfoyle is made fun of on the internet. I want to see how much we can make fun of that loud and angry and fear-mongering speech. She was very loud. I've never seen a speech that bombastic since I made one in Rocky IV. Anyway, it's going to be 87 degrees today. That's been the Carl Weathers report. You know what I'm saying? What did I say? Did you see the memes? They were on Rita. Made her into Rita Repulsa. Who's Rita Repulsa? Lovely Rita Repulsa meter maid. I felt like I was stuck in the chair from all of the wind that she blew. Yeah, Vidre, those photos from Texas, all that wind, that's from Kimberly Guilfoyle. All the sideways blowing wind. Oh, Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. I could get Anna from Power Rangers as a guest on here. You know what? I should do that. I should get Anna, the yellow Power Ranger. She should be guest. She'd be fun. Very talented actress. One of the most talented. Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. My sister watched that show. Yeah, Anna Hutchinson. Let me call up Anna Hutchinson, one of the best actors. Yeah, I worked with her on a Hallmark movie a few years ago, and also we have similar circles of friends, and I've seen her a few times since. What's up, 420 artist? Welcome on Instagram. Thank you for joining us. If you notice I'm wearing sunglasses, what do you think? Sometimes the sunglasses disappear, like whenever I have a sip of coffee. They're special, magical sunglasses. 420 artist, what are you up to? Tell us. Let us know. I wonder where you get the name 420 artist. I just think about that sometimes. It's okay, Vidre. Same, like the movie too. Yeah, you know, the Power Rangers, that was a whole thing. My brother drove us crazy with... He swore he was the Red Ranger. Did you know, guys, that Bryan Cranston was the voice of the bad guy or something like that on that show? I'm pretty sure. Oh, he was in the movie. But wasn't he in the TV series too?
Bryan Cranston. I am the danger. I am the one who knocks.
What a speech. That's a good line. What does he say? He says,
a guy opens his door and gets shot and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Oh man, best TV scene ever, right? Have we had any good TV since I mean, I guess Watchmen was pretty good, right? Which Power Ranger is your favorite? You played the Power Rangers hardcore when you were little? Is Twitch glitching? Oh, Twitch might be glitching. Thank you for my magical sunglasses compliment. I liked Voltron when I was a kid. Voltron is very similar in the sort of Japanese anime situation, in the different colored suits. It's very similar. It might be Twitch because it looks like I've got a full stream. I'm at like 2600 kilobits per second. It says there's a green light here, which means my stream is strong. I have a very strong stream, and I'm not in any need of any prostate drugs. Loved Force 5, Americanized anime. Yeah, there was like some cool anime in the 80s and the 90s. There was Robotech. There was Voltron. Voltron never formed the blazing sword, though, until the last second. He would take a lot of hits and then be like, oh, wait a second, I got the blazing sword. I could just chop the roe beast in half with my blazing sword. But let's see what's trending, shall we? What's going on in the world? Let's find out. I'd like this show to be very much like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Well, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we go see what's trending in the news today? Okay, well, Kamala Harris delivers remarks on COVID-19 pandemic. How about that? Now, trending. What's going on here? Gamescom 2020. How about that? Marvel is over party. Why is that trending? Now what F happened here? Marvel is over party. I've been searching and I'm confused. You know, if you just put is over party after anything, it will trend. So everybody, remember to put Aristotle Full Throttle is over party, and then people will start watching the show. It'll be great. But you guys are wonderful. You know, I was saying how this show is really to maintain that circle of friends, that circle of people in your life, to maintain those relationships and create a good, fun place to be and hang out and talk about your favorite things like Power Rangers. Twitch is broken. Oh no.
This looks like a big, strong stream, doesn't it? Well, I would like for you to keep watching on YouTube. If you watch there, the nothing won't destroy it like it did on Twitch. The stream is strong here on YouTube. Guys, seriously, level with me. Who here likes igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks like limestone? I'll be over here just eating a pile of rocks.
Thanks, Rockbiter. Uh-oh, broadcast ended. No way, Jose. No thanks, Tom Hanks. Nuh-uh. That's not good. Twitch broke. Guys. Hey, you're on Instagram now. Well, you can always go to YouTube if you want to see the exact same feed, or Twitter. If you find me on Twitter, you can actually watch the live stream in my feed on Twitter. The live stream is everywhere. There's so many weird things going on. I've got 0 viewers on Twitter. That's more than -1, which makes me happy. Volcanic rocks. Oh, volcanic, that's a good one.
I eat volcanic rocks too. They have a nice tropical flavor.
Those are pretty good. Obsidian. Remember Obsidian? Guys, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. I'm streaming on all of the things, but sometimes technical issues. I'm going to get a... Jake A was suggesting that I take the Pixel device that he sent me, and we were saying I can... I might have a surprise for you with that. Do you like that the Rockbiter takes up the entire screen because he's so gigantic? I kind of like that.
I am a big, strong rock biter.
Thank you. Marble, yeah. Well, guys, this is fun, right? Bill and Ted, who's your favorite? What is your favorite dummy duo? Hey, 420 artist, what about Cheech and Chong? You know what I'm saying? Cheech and Chong, 420 artists. You know them? They're kind of like the proto Bill and Ted. Okie doke, go to YouTube, see more. Yeah, you could see the video. You could see the actual cartoons that are happening on the screen, like Bill and Ted just hanging out there, and
Seth Rogen, guys, this is the most entertaining show on the internet.
I hope you guys are enjoying it. And, you know, I've got a movie out too. And uh, I've done many weeds in my life. And I think that that's the best way to enjoy this show. Okay. Oh, yeah, Pineapple Express. Thank you. I wrote that movie in my sleep. Actually, actually, it writes itself. You know. Here's a true story. I was watching Pineapple Express in Spanish one time, and I didn't know that it wasn't in Spanish. I was watching like a Spanish copy of it, and wasn't sure. That's a true story. Hey, 420 artists, what's up? Welcome. Guys, check it out. You guys can go to YouTube, or I don't know, you can't go to Twitch right now because it's broken. Twitch is broken. There's too much going on the screen. Hello, everyone. Do you see my afro? I think, ladies and gentlemen, I find all kinds of things delicious. I can identify with this rock biter individual. He seems to have an obsession with different flavors, just as I do. Like liver, and fava beans, and Chianti. Good golly. we've got a 420 artist has joined us on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a new one. We got a new fan. We got a new throttler. A new throttler in the house. Welcome, 420 artist. We hope to see you here every day. You want to be a guest tomorrow? You're fun. You're a funny guy. You can come on the show, Skype in, and chat anytime. We got a little puppet show going on. Today we're talking about Bill and Ted and just being goofy and silly and having fun. I did this one too, but I don't think this was... I don't think this works. Wait, hold on.
Hold on, guys. This is Carl Weathers. What do you think of this? Is this just too creepy? Are you creeped out by this? This is just too creepy, isn't it? I tried to do this. But it does... Are you guys weirded out by this? I feel like Conan O'Brien did this in the 90s. This is just way too strange, isn't it? How about that? Our mustaches almost line up perfectly. What do you prefer, this? Or this? This seems a little bit more fun and funny. Thank you, Sha, for your instant feedback. My instinct was the same. That was too creepy. This is more fun, almost like South Park. Thank you for joining us. Now, Sha, I'm going to give you a high five for that. Instant feedback. That's what we want here. Guys, you remember in Rocky IV when I beat communism with my right hook? Actually, I tried to beat communism by dying so that my friend could defeat communism. If I could change and you could change, then everyone can change. Looks like we're going to have clear skies and golden sunshine for the rest of the day. This is the Carl Weathers Report. It's insane, isn't it? I just need more brains behind the show because I don't have enough brain power. But the eyes are so twinkly. Carl Weathers, I've got twinkly eyes, don't I? What about my eyes, Shy? Do you not like my eyes? Can you not see what I'm thinking in my eyes?
what I'm thinking is I would like to eat your liver with maybe a little bit of mint jam, maybe sear it on both sides with some salt and pepper. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I've killed many people and eaten parts of their bodies. Just, for fun, because turns out I'm absolutely batshit crazy. I'm a psychopath. And, that's not normal. Anyway, nice to see you. Thank you, Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal Lecter, I don't think he's a good, maybe he's not one of the best. Here, who else do I have here?
Carl Weathers.
That's weird. There's too many. There's too many things. It's like a puppet show. It's a real live show. And, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't made an appearance yet today. My glasses, they don't fit too well. Hopefully you guys are all washing your damn hands and wearing a mask. Please wear a mask. God damn it, we want this damn pandemic to be over so this guy doesn't do these stupid things every day for the rest of his life. But maybe you guys can help support this show. What you can do is contribute through Patreon or subscribe on Twitch for a couple dollars a month. And that way, you can be informed. You could stay informed by the bro in the know with the fro. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Baby Yoda Fauci. You're wonderful. Guys, I'm telling you, TikTok, I don't know, it's going away. I was doing TikTok. I got pretty good at TikTok, and then I just got stressed out. There's just too much pressure to make TikToks. The TikToks, you make a joke, and then it blows up, and then, one has, almost 250,000 views, and I'm freaking out. Because it's just, I don't know how to follow that up. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know how to follow that up. I keep thinking of jokes, but I'm like, that's not funny. That's not funny. But that's the problem. If I think about it too much, I won't do it. They call that paralysis by analysis. But if I do it, and I just do it and get it done with, I try not to sit there for more than 7 minutes when I come up with one. Because if you do, then the shine just wears off,
These look like big, smart ideas, don't they? I can tell you, as a rock biter, that Fantasia is filled with stupid ideas. Basically, the internet is like Fantasia. Big and stupid. Anyway, look at the dead eye stare that I have. It's not just that my eyes are dead. I'm just staring at a delicious piece of sandstone. It looks so delicious. Are any of you freaked out that I like the taste of rocks? Because that's not normal. I think it's probably an eating disorder that I have, where I eat inanimate objects called pica. That's a real thing. Look it up. But you know what they say. You are what you eat. And I'm a big pile of rocks, basically. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll sit over here and ride my tricycle. I have a giant tricycle. I'm an adult man rock biter with a giant tricycle. that I drive. I drive a tricycle. It's pretty stylish. Stop. The ladies really. You know, I think I should find maybe a lady rock biter. Or a man. You know. Doesn't matter. I feel very lonely as the only rock biter that I know. No one else shares my joy of eating delicious limestone. I just want to share a nice bite of volcanic rock and hot lava with another sexy rock biter. Thank you.
Wow. That rock biter. We're learning a lot. He seems very sad and lonely. I really feel bad for him. 420 artists, I hope you're really enjoying this episode. I think the greatest compliment in the world would be that maybe watching this show at a certain time of day, 420 artists, is very beneficial and entertaining to people. Like a rock Sunday. Yeah. He's kind of the rock biter, man, I'll tell you. I just love...
Sorry, am I so large that I take up the whole screen? I don't mean to be. I'm just a giant rock biter. Okay. Bye, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day eating delicious garnet and turquoise. Oh, turquoise is so delicious. It's my favorite, actually. And what's your birthstone? Amethyst? Blah. I could do without it. It's not that tasty. Amethyst is the worst, actually. I'd rather not talk about that ever again. I had a bad experience once with amethyst. I don't want to get into it. Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Wow. Bill and Ted to the front. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's get Bill and Ted. Trying. Okay, good.
These are my little friends. I hope to not lose them in the circuits of time. If I can keep them here on my shoulder, I will try and not accidentally eat them. My blank stare is really a somber middle distance look, not unlike Chadwick Boseman, in every role, has a blank middle distance stare. He just looks into the middle distance, constantly pondering.
Guys on Instagram, if you guys want to watch the rest of this nonsense, you can go to AristotleFullThrottle.com.
I hope to make your day, 420 artist. You know, there are some rocks that have psychedelic effects. And, frankly, I've eaten like 5 of them today. So I am just tripping balls right now. My eyes are glazed over because I eat psychedelic rocks all day. Hey, who wants to listen to Jefferson Airplane? Anybody want to listen to Jefferson Airplane? Grace Slick is the best singer from the 60s, I mean, come on. Also, Jimi Hendrix, man. I love Jimi Hendrix. Good God, could that guy play? It was unreal. He, for lack of a better term, rocks.
We're off the rails. He's starting to sound like Strong Bad.
Hey, this is Crazy Go Nuts, Strong Bad, Crazy Go Nuts. Hey guys, what are you doing here?
No,
I look like I have a wig on. This is my fro wig. It is a tribute to Aristotle Full Throttle, the best show on the internet. Clearly the best show on the internet. I mean, what else is better than this? What are you watching anyway? Are you watching some Netflix special? Some really long Netflix documentary that has 27 episodes? Every episode is just drawn out? Why? When you could be watching this for free every day, or for $1 a month on Patreon, or you can subscribe on Twitch, or send donations or support or whatever you like for non-stop entertainment. Guys, I hope that you are having a wonderful day watching this insanity unfold before you. I just want to tell you that I'm going to punch out the rock biter right after this. I'm going to punch him right in the rock face. I'll break him down into pumice, to talc. I will crush that guy into talc.
what's in the cup? What's in the box? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh, that's delicious. It sounds like a mini-series, yeah. Oh, boy.
Okay, I think we're ending the show soon. It seems really strange, but I think this show should be over now. Guys, this is basically what you get when you watch the show. It's not that great, but if you edit it down, it'll probably be like 45 seconds of something funny. I hope. This is what happens.
I've got nothing, guys. I've got a... Hello, everyone. Uh-oh. Did I just move Seth?
I am... Yeah, okay.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. Goodbye. This has been wonderful, hasn't it? I'm just getting the hang of this right now. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. Let me ask you a question. What do you think of my hair? Hannibal Lecter, nobody cares about your hair, okay? Nobody. Oh, that's a good idea. Hannibal Lecter and the rock biters. Oh, good God. Let's see if we could figure this out.
I am very interested in your menu, Dr. Hannibal Lecter.
Well, aren't you interested?
Yes, very much so.
Well, today I have on the menu sweetbreads. Do you know what sweetbreads are made of?
Limestone?
No, you idiot. Good God, you're stupid. Your giant, stupid rock brain. Well, as long as you're polite, I'll tell you. Sweetbreads are made from the organs of animals. And maybe people, too.
That sounds disgusting. You know what's delicious, though? Limestone!
No, you idiot. We're not going to use... Sorry, guys. Limestone is indigestible by humans.
Well, I think it's delicious.
Well, it's your giant idiot rock biter. Whoa, guys, what's going on over here? Who wants to just party? On, dudes. Nobody wants to party, you idiots. I'm talking about my menu tonight, if you guys are interested. Nah, dude, we don't eat human beings. We're kind of not against that, totally.
Yes, we don't like human beings. We like rocks.
Yeah, good God, Hannibal Lecter, you should probably go back to prison where you belong. I am not in prison. I escaped prison. I am in the Bahamas now, eating sweetbreads.
Ah, sweetbread.
This is insane. This is insane, dudes. I still haven't found a character yet. I don't understand what my motivation is as a caricature.
Well, I think you like to murder and eat people, and that's it.
Thank you very much, Rockbiter, for helping me understand.
Full. I'm going to eat you now. Blah, 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 blah.
You didn't get me, did you? It's time for bed. This is insane. Guys, I promise this will get better. We're just figuring it out. I enjoy that you guys are here to witness this insanity. It's really been fun. And it's really kind of a learning experience for all of us. I've learned not to watch this show ever again. Thanks. Good luck, Jen. Angie and I wish you good luck. Don't stay up too long trying to edit this. There's probably about 30 seconds worth of watching. But guys, this is so much fun. I really enjoy spending time with you, and I hope you enjoy spending your lunch hour with me. Mainly we just do stupid things here and have fun. Just be creative. Try to do something nice for someone else today. Think about other people. Think about how someone else might be feeling. Do you know what I mean? They call that empathy. I don't have that. I'm a complete psychopath. I don't have any empathy, and I can't imagine what it's like to be anyone else. I can just think it through and understand it intellectually, but not emotionally. I am a crazy, psychotic murderer. Don't be like Hannibal Lecter. Although I think he does have empathy, guys. Have empathy. Think about things critically. I promise you, it'll guide you and help lead you to less cognitive dissonance in the world. Be tolerant of others. Try to understand where someone else is coming from. And most of all, be excellent to each other. And as Abe Lincoln says, party on, dudes! Alright, bye guys. I love you the most. I'm Aristotle, full throttle, your bro in the know, with the fro. Yo. And I'll see you tomorrow. Party on, dudes.